In this video, we're going to learn how to test functions to see if they are even or if they are odd functions. It's an even function if you do f of minus x, perform your algebraic manipulations, and you get f of x. It's an odd function if you do f of minus x, perform your algebraic manipulations, and get minus f of x. Now, the original term of an even function comes from the fact that all of the exponents that you see in your function are even. Same with an odd function. If all of your exponents in your function are odd numbers, then you have an odd function. So for example, if I had f of x is equal to 10x to the fourth plus 3x squared plus 1, I would say that this is an even function. I have an even number here. I have an even number here for my degree. But then I don't really know what's happening right here. However, I could write x to the 0 power and not change anything, because anytime something is raised to the 0 power, it is equal to 1, so it makes no change. All of these powers are even. So we can just look at a function to decide if it's even or not. Same with an odd function. I could write f of x is equal to 10x to the fifth plus 3x to the third. And I have all odd powers here, so therefore this would be an odd function. But it's important to be able to show this algebraically. So let's take a function and check to see if it's going to be even or odd. Let's try f of x is equal to x cubed plus x. To test, I'm going to do f of minus x. And I'm going to take minus x and put it into the function. So I'm simply replacing my inputs. Now I'm going to do some algebraic manipulations. This is going to be minus 1 cubed, x cubed, plus minus x. This is equal to minus x cubed minus x. Now this doesn't really look like anything yet, but I suspect it's going to be an odd function. So I want to get minus out front. So I'm going to factor out minus out of both of these terms. Double check. I can check with the distributive property. Minus times x cubed is minus x cubed. Minus times x is going to be minus x. This is exactly f of x. So this is equal to minus f of x. Thus, I know that this function is going to be odd. Let's say I wanted to test an even function. Again, to test, I would try f of minus x. This becomes 10 times minus x squared plus 1. This is equal to 10 times minus 1 squared times x squared plus 1. This is going to be equal to 10. Minus 1 squared is 1. So I have x squared plus 1. And that's equal to the same thing I started with. That's f of x. So thus, it is even. And so these are the two tests. Now, graphically, an even function is symmetric to the y-axis. An odd function can be rotated about the origin. So for example, if I had y is equal to x squared, this is symmetric to the y-axis. if I had y is equal to x cubed, I could rotate this 180 degrees, and we can see that that is an odd function.